Welcome back to the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Calhoun's. Holidays are upon us, and that means it's a great time to give the gift of fresh, delicious Tennessee food. Copper Cards, good at any of the Calhoun's family of restaurants. That's Chesapeake's, Copper Cellar, Smoky Mountain Brewery, and on and on and on. Those are available in all kinds of denominations, and they aren't dated, so they're good at any time. If somebody puts them in the car and they forget about it in 6 months, it doesn't mean they're wiped out. You can still go. Copper Cards, a great Christmas gift. Pick them up, Calhoun's. All right. John Currie has run the stealthiest search I have seen. This show launched in 2003. We've been through 4 football coaches, 4 basketball coaches, 3 ADs. I've never seen anything like this. There's a lot of change at the top of the athletic department, so I don't think a lot of people know what's going on. I think his circle is very, very small. In fact, I think it's probably him, Manning, Haslam. I don't know who else is involved. Certainly not involved as much as those 3. So nobody seems to be saying much. Is it possible, and you're starting to see fans are upset about this, is it possible that this wonderfully run James Bond-esque search could backfire on John Currie? If you've been this quiet and this stealthy, and then you walk out with someone named not John Gruden, are you going to catch heck for it?
Depends on whether they get Kate Upton or Phyllis Diller. I don't know. Look, it's hard to hire coaches nowadays, it seems like, unless you're UCLA and you can get Chip Kelly in a hurry, which also goes to the point, firing somebody early doesn't necessarily give you an advantage to hire somebody. Oh, I'm sorry, didn't I? So anyway, is it possible in the eyes of the fans that there would be backfire if you don't produce a big name? Sure. But you know what, around this fan base, unless it's that guy down in Tampa, I don't think you can get a majority of fans around here to say that was the right call.
To me, this is a lot like the fans who were wanting a coaching change to be made during the season even earlier than it was. You know, it's the same thing. People are worried about what's going to happen this week if you don't make a change. If you get it right in the end, it doesn't matter. This is the same deal.
Mm-hmm.
If the impatience of wanting to know what's happening during the search, fans don't have to know what's going on during the search. As an AD, it's better if you can keep things under wraps. That's why he's doing it that way. If you can keep that quiet, and the search turns out fine in the end, it'll be fine. If they don't like the hire, it's not going to be fine in the end. That's how it's all going to be viewed.
Bob, you like the stealthiness of it?
Yeah, because I don't think it behooves him in this day and time to come out and, okay, we're not hiring this guy. Oh, we hate your guts. Well, we talked to this guy and he turned us down. We hate your guts. I don't think there's a thing he can say that would placate anybody. Now, are people likely to be upset when he walks out and he's got Coach X? And I'm talking about the guy that played X from JFK, Donald Sutherland. Yeah, they're going to be upset, but they wouldn't be any less upset if there had been leaks along the way. So I think I like the way it's been handled. I think he's handled it well.
I wonder if the Gruden stuff should have had a pin stuck in it. By the way, rumors today that there was going to be a press conference. I don't believe there is going to be a press conference. Now, somebody could be hired right now, and they could schedule one. Anybody else hear anything different about a press conference today?
Well, I don't believe there will be one. Have I heard different?
Well, yeah, but I mean.
Yeah, but not from people that I trust.
Right.
I do not think there'll be a press conference today.
I think one of the things that happened, I think it's the end of the year is your last football game. I think you're probably putting stuff together for when you do make an announcement. And I think word leaked out that staff was moving equipment around to prepare for an announcement, and somebody put 2 and 2 together and said, aha, they're doing it for today. The presser is tomorrow. And I think the reality is they're just doing it so they don't have to pay overtime later today, tomorrow, the next day. Whenever they hire a coach, you're going to have to be in this room. You're going to have lights, mics, cameras. My guess is you were just setting up in order to not be rushing at the last second.
It was more of a
and
logistical.
That's an educated guess, by the way.
Logistical decision.
That's an educated guess in terms of how that rumor got started. Anything that you're hearing that feels firm to you? Anyone?
No.
I think the firmest thing that's come out is people that aren't interested. There's not a mutual interest, and I think that kind of speaks to the people who keep saying, just open the checkbook, just pay them, that's not going to work. I mean, and that's the people I think that need to be talked to a little bit. That's not what this is about.
That's half the town, though. I mean, that's being fans.
I understand, but that's another reason so many people, I think, will be disappointed.
John, about the firmest thing I've heard is that Mullen is a target, a key target. I do believe that to be true. That doesn't mean they're going to hire him.
Doesn't mean he'll say yes.
Correct.
I was going to say the same thing. He's the one name that we've heard most consistently throughout the search. I think that's why we've continued to come back to him.
The three that everyone seems to include, everybody's got a different top five, but three that are always in there: Mullen, Schiano, and Matt Campbell is in there as well. We'll talk about Mullen and Schiano in the next segment. Would fans support that move? Would some of the media support either of those moves? Come on back on the Sports Source.